It seems that the Scourge is actually doing something. For once. They, like, did fuck all for ages, and now they've actually started attacking things. Actually, ironically, they've started attacking one of the Fallen Empires stuff. Yeah, the regime is fighting the Scourge. Interestingly, we're still a bit safe from them for now, anyway. I still need to deal with the Star Bastards because they've taken all my pushing my fucking borders back, which is irritating as crap. The Stellar Systems Alliance remains strong. These guys kind of don't hate me, they don't like me, but don't hate me. Yeah, these guys are already in an alliance with these idiots. Actually, I think that's the old alliance that the Stellar regime guys left. Either way, we will attack the Sun's pricks later on. Yeah, they're fighting them. Kicking their ass, actually, by the looks of things. Not sure how they got from over there to over there, but... What the hell is this? No, I've already done... Alright, that's this one. I clicked on them, fair enough. Unemployment on red. When did Remnant get all the aliens? Okay, Remnant's got a bunch of aliens. Ironically, a lot of animalistic aliens. Okay. Fair enough. It's got some ultra humans. Alright, it kind of does play more with my Remnant thing. It has half animal species on it as well. Great. Okay, I'm gonna have to play around with that, especially primarily just because with different species on it, I'm gonna have to play around with. For instance, if I go here, look, alien overlords, especially the ultra humans, don't particularly love me too much, but from neighbors -8, you know, it's all a bit, you know, I have to play around with it, see what happens. It'll be fine, but you know. Alright guys, yet another war with these sun cunts just to push back my borders and reclaim Eden Prime's sector, essentially. Yeah, escort the large fleet. Well, actually, send the transport fleet over to Eden Prime. The cruiser will follow, and Vengeance will move up. Move up by that way. We're losing a bit as far as currency goes and everything, but it's not too bad. And the good thing is, my friends will join in an attack from the north while I go in and fuck them up that way. They are also fighting the Scourge, though, although they are kicking the Scourge's ass, so I wouldn't worry about it. At least the Scourge is doing something, though. That's our entire Galactic event there, and it really wasn't doing anything for ages. Remnant's getting bigger. It's just taking its sweet fucking time doing so. It's slowly building a bunch of stuff. Shouldn't take too long. Vengeance will get up here first. Bollocks.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, there is some enemies jumping in up here. So we do want them here.
Hostile fleet
Engage
engaged.
those fuckers. And you engage those. Should make quick work with these. Gotta love my fucking cannons. They are awesome. Alright, they'll be dead quickly enough. Send my transport over.
Situation log updated.
I'll send Vengeance over there.
Situation log updated.
Can I actually see my little ships? Yeah, I can. We'll bombard the shit out of that. Leave our transports nearby. Where's Vance at? No, not Vance. Vengeance, yeah. Why can't you lay siege? Bombard. Bombard. I can't bombard because those idiots are launching armies down to the surface? Are they mad? What are they doing? Idiots. They just keep sending units back and forth. I don't know what the fuck they think they're doing. Bloody odd. What's Vengeance up to? Vengeance! You have permission to go completely fucking batshit and just kill everything. I don't know why I haven't got...
Hostile fleet engaged.
Odd.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, they are fucking with it. I know they're fucking with it.
Situation log updated.
I just want them to go away. They're of utterly no use to me.
Situation log updated.
Go over here and kill these
Hostile
idiots.
fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
I don't know what the fuck the AI is doing, but it is making it impossible for me to
Hostile
freaking...
fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Yeah, the AI is just fucking with that my entire fucking plan royally, as far as that siege goes. Yeah. We were laying siege to it fine. Okay. I got it. We won? Really? Okay. They surrendered. Just like that. Alright, yeah. Well, the regime got those 2 planets there, and I got this one here. Okay. That was a lot shorter than I thought. Apparently. There you go. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Odd. Very odd. I tell you, these guys can't catch a fucking break. The coalition are now declaring war on them as well. There's a string of defeats they're suffering. They did used to hold like all of this. They used to be huge, and now they're just sort of getting beaten the shit out of. This guy, fucking William Shatner. This is why I read that as William Shatner. Fucking he's been re-elected like 10 times now. It's quite funny. But there you go. I'm just running around the place surveying some of these planets that I've taken but not actually surveyed. I mean, there's actually some, if we go to construction, some regions that we haven't actually built research stations or mining stuff in. So, yeah. I'm also dropping some frontier outposts along my border just to push the borders back a tad. That's about it, really. There's not really much going on. Like I said, my next move might just be to take over this bit, take over these planets, and then bring them directly into our control, so that I can move this sector out to control all of that. And then that's a solid border right there that we have to control. But we'll see what happens. Alright guys, let's put a fucking end to this. The Coalition are attacking this sun, guys, and I don't want them to... As much as we have decent relations with the Coalition dudes, I don't fucking want... I don't want them taking, for instance, taking that planet and then forcing their capital to change, or then... It fucks with my borders, essentially, so I want to grab the planets while I still can, before my allies and friends, air quotes, take the planets from me. So yeah, we wanna grab at least this planet and that planet like immediately. I'd say that one, but I don't mind if they connect that together. I just want to push my forward. Like if I grab that one, and that one, then I can make that into a new sector that just controls all this. And we can go from there. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, we'll start off. Grab the advanced fleet, which should be at Earth in theory. Yeah, it is. We grab the advanced fleet and we send that straight to their capital. Vengeance can go... Yeah, Vengeance can go here. Cruiser can go there as well. We grab the armies from Albion. I'll leave them a bit behind. But we do want to grab the sectors for a sec. Put them up. As far as resources combined. Because of the military stations, we are losing, like, minus 0.15 influence every turn, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but I stockpiled loads before I started the war, so It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll do the... We'll leave the, let the armies hang back. While the fleets kick off.
Construction complete. Research
My guys
complete.
are already in there kicking ass. Good lord, they move quick. They're already right in there.
Situation log updated.
Let's pause this for a sec. Everything's going haywire. Do energy weapon damage. Once again, this guy's re-elected. He's a badass, that guy. I will name a fleet after him. I might rename Vengeance. Since Vance was named after the guy who defended Earth in the original occupation. So we'll keep that. Maybe rename Vengeance. Because Vengeance isn't named after anybody, it's just... was conscripted during the war for vengeance against the other guys. Anyway, we'll get our armies. Embark all. Embark all. Transport fleets. We'll move them up to the frontier. Outpost up here. That rhymed. Vengeance. Go immediately in there, that's fine. Yeah, Vance will blockade that. Those guys will blockade that. They're landing troops there again. I don't get it. Their troops have landed... Is that them landing there? Oh no, that is just occupied. Straight off. Okay. Alright then. Vengeance.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You're not particularly doing anything.
Situation log updated.
Vance, you come over here. Cruiser can go over there. Transport, to be honest, I'm
Research
gonna
complete.
probably send it back to Earth. Land the main one back at Earth. The other transport can sit tight for now. Yeah. These guys can blockade this. And I'll land my small force over here.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Stick them on aggressive and then they automatically just rip shit up.
Situation log updated.
Grab that for leader lifetimes. Synthetics I want to avoid, to be honest. We're at 100% already. Which is thanks largely to my allies who just storm in and beat the shit out of them. I'm kind of happy that these guys are my allies, to be honest. They do have decent sized, not my sized ships, but if they all showed up in the same place to attack me, I'd be in for a fight. Kind of thing. It's you know, it's fairly decent. Negotiate. Planet is occupied by an enemy of theirs. No, it's occupied by them. Alright, fair enough. I might just have to shaft my ally out of one of their regions because it's under siege. Although, what are we looking at here? Are they dealing with that, or...? They do seem to be doing something about it. We'll see what they're doing. You sure the military supports you, but that mistake, yeah. Alright. Oh, they won it anyway. Good, good. And we won all of ours as well. Yay! And the Kun guys won the rest of these. And they're occupying that. But there you go, that pushes my borders upwards and squishes them into that little corner, essentially. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to rip the shit out of them, and it's essentially just a land grab while they're on the last legs. They're a dead faction. It's just a matter of who gets their territory, and I'm sort of fighting with these guys for it. To be honest, I'll probably just merge this with the Eden Primes. Horizon's pretty freaking big as it is. I'll merge this with Eden Prime and make Eden Prime the center of that. And if I take the entire region of that, if it's all possible, then I'd make that into a secondary region, sector, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we'll see what happens.